how you structure your day is how you structure your destiny. That's the truth most people don't want to hear, because if they accepted that, they'd realize they're building their future on guesswork. But not us, not anymore, because this is a new class and you're not here by accident. I'm a homeschool kid, and of course I have class on AI. Most people aren't lazy, they're just leading without leverage. You're not failing because you're not smart. You're not invisible because you're untalented. You're just playing the business game without the multiplication engine. AI is the new calculator. If you don't know how to use it, you'll keep counting your hours manually while the rest of us are multiplying results. Let me show you what I mean. Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow, your content is already scheduled, your emails are written, your customer support has responses queued, your calendar is optimized, and you haven't even had your tea yet. This is what it feels like when AI works for you, not against you. Most people scroll, builders multiply. Most people say, I'll figure it out later. I'm not techie like that. I'll hire someone eventually. But you're different. You're here because you're not just building a business. You're building a system that builds you back. Here's what we'll unlock today. How to make ChatGPT work like your personal strategist, even if you're brand new. The exact structure I use to delegate my brain and multiply my results, and how to use AI to finally become visible, magnetic, and unforgettable. Let's start your AI class. Lesson 1. Introduce yourself to the machine. ChatGPT doesn't know you because you've never truly introduced yourself. That's the first shift. If you're a fitness coach, a credit repair expert, a marketing strategist, or a consultant, your first job is to stop treating GPT like Google and start training it like a team member. Give it context, give it clarity, then give it commands. Let me break that down. Write this down. Value. In equals value out. Here's how we start. I'm a business coach helping men overcome fear and build systems. I run a media agency that helps e-commerce brands scale with short-form content. I'm a homeschooling dad who wants to teach AI to my kids and build digital assets. That one sentence changes everything. If you skip context, you'll always get chaos. That's why I created a master prompt. It's a document that tells ChatGPT everything it needs to know about me, what I do, who I help, what I believe, how I speak, how I think, and most importantly, how I want it to respond. If this is clicking already, go ahead and give this video a like so more people can find it too. Lesson 2. The master prompt equal your business DNA. Think of it like onboarding an assistant. Would you hire someone and never tell them what your business is about? Of course not. Your master prompt is the first step to building AI that works like a right hand. It should include your niche, your tone of voice, who you serve, how you deliver value, common questions you get asked, your product offers, if any, and your goals for AI, content, automation, visibility, etc. Lesson 3. The system prompt equal the rules of the game. Now that GPT knows who you are, it needs to know how to think for your business. That's what the system prompt does. It's like your SOP, your playbook, your operating manual. It tells ChatGPT how to speak, what to prioritize, how to format content, what frameworks to use, and how to think like you. Once that's set, GPT doesn't just respond better, it becomes your partner. Take a second and comment system if you're starting to see how this can multiply your business. Let's talk about the next level. Lesson 4. Project folders equal your brain organized. This is what the top 1% do that everyone else ignores. They think in projects. Every idea doesn't live in your head anymore. It lives in a folder. I use this every day for content, offers, campaigns, and even home purchases. Imagine opening a project folder for your September launch. You upload your master prompt, you add your system prompt, you paste your sales page, emails, testimonials, you tell ChatGPT, read everything. Now write me a 3-email launch sequence. Boom. No more starting from scratch. Lesson 5. Canvas equal where creation meets perfection. Ever type a prompt and get close but not perfect? That's where Canvas changes the game. Canvas lets you edit GPT's output in real time like a Google Doc. You tweak the tone, you fix the flow, and once it's perfect, you ask, now give me the system prompt that would have generated this. That's called locking in your genius. Pause, breathe, visualize. Imagine what happens when your child sees you go from overwhelmed to organized. When your team sees you delegate like a boss. When your content feels like you, but multiplies without you. This is the new way. This is what the 1% are building. Let's go deeper. Lesson 6. Custom instructions equal your AI's personality. This is where GPT becomes yours. You set how you want it to speak, how long answers should be, what tone to use, what to always include or avoid. Once set, it applies to every chat automatically. No more repeating yourself. If this is helping you move clearer, hit subscribe. This is just the beginning of your AI class, and I promise you don't want to miss what's next. Lesson 7. Custom GPTs equal your personal assistants. You can now create your own version of GPT, one that writes emails, one that builds lesson plans, one that edits video scripts, one that helps your team, each one coded with your master prompt, system prompt, Canvas output, custom instructions. You just click and it runs. That's how I built the Book Architect GPT. That's how I helped a client outline an entire book in 27 minutes. Here's the transformation. You don't need more hustle. You need more structure. You don't need more effort. You need more amplification. You don't need to do it all alone. You need to let the machine help you multiply. You weren't born to survive. You were born to lead. If this hit home, subscribe. Every week, I'll teach you how to build your visibility, scale your systems, and become undeniable using AI.